that I won't let go. No matter what level I reach, I promise don't hold it close. Ain't gotta tell me this hitting different, man, I already know. How are you claiming we had a baby, we ain't never spoke? I don't be out here with random women on the road. They want a DNA test to prove it, I'm like, here you go. I could've saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for hush money from me, you ain't gon' get it though. Historic, rain on my parade, I keep walking and ignore it. Just part of the game, yeah, it comes with the territory. It's just another day, man, I'm used to it downpouring. It's nothing. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business.
Okay. We are live. Welcome everyone to another live stream, my second one of today. Earlier today I streamed Nationals franchise. We're in the playoffs now. We're in the National League Division Series. Final 8 teams, if you're not a baseball fan. If you haven't watched that, you definitely should. Go check out that franchise, but for right now, I'm going to continue streaming Commanders franchise, and we are in Week 7. We are 6-0, coming off a 52-19 victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. That game wasn't really as much of a blowout as the score might indicate. We were up, I believe, by 9 points within the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. And then the Raiders just completely fell apart. They had a fumble in the end zone that we recovered for a touchdown. We had a pick six somewhere in there. And I think we scored one more garbage time touchdown. But we moved to 6-0. We are still undefeated. And I'm a little conflicted because, I'm almost thinking that the game's a little too easy right now, but who have we really played this year? I mean, if we look at our schedule, and of course we are going to have to keep in mind that these teams in this universe don't necessarily align with the teams that we're seeing presently. The Vikings, who are doing excellent in real life, by the way, they weren't that competitive. The Falcons weren't that competitive. They're starting Desmond Ridder at quarterback still, because in this universe they did not sign Kirk Cousins. The Broncos had Trey Lance, I believe, as their starting quarterback. The Seahawks had an AI-generated rookie. I believe the Packers had an AI-generated rookie, and I believe the Raiders had an AI-generated. I don't think he was a rookie. I think he's a second-year player, but I can't remember who the Vikings starting quarterback was. I don't think it was Kirk Cousins, but maybe it was. But still, we haven't really played any great quarterbacks or great offenses in general. With that said, I did adjust some sliders prior to this stream, so hopefully it makes it a little more balanced, but I feel like we should beat this 2-4 Chicago Bears team. If you did watch last episode, at the conclusion of it, you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner, Jamin Davis won NFC Defensive Player of the Week with 11 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. And right below where it says Weekly Awards, we have a breakout linebacker, and I'm assuming it's Jamin Davis, but it could also be Kenneth Murray. Let's see which one it is. It's Leslie Terry! Okay, I would not have guessed that. Leslie Terry, of course, is our undrafted free agent signing from last year. Last year was his rookie season. I think he was the defensive rookie of the year runner-up. Very nice find. Despite not having that high of an overall, he has been very productive for us. Coach, I gotta commend you on the game plan last week. The front seven absolutely dominated their blockers, and it was one of the best performances I've ever had. If I can put together another game like that against the Bears, it'll go a long way toward establishing me as a leader on this team. Hold the Bears to less than 250 total yards or get Leslie Terry 1 interception, forced fumble, TFL, or sack. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Leslie Terry only plays in certain packages. He usually comes out in a 3-4 or 4-3, and of course, nickel's pretty much our primary defense at this point. But hey, if we can upgrade him to star development, that'd be huge for us. Alright, but I think before we Or let's go ahead and dive into the Bears roster. Okay, so starting at quarterback for the Bears is Andy Dawson, a rookie out of Memphis. Of course, they do not have Caleb Williams in this universe. The 2024 draft class is not in this Madden. Rookie out of Memphis. We don't know his dev trait yet. He only needs 14 more snaps to unlock his dev trait, though, so we'll probably see that at some point this game. It might even be Superstar. It might be Superstar X Factor, or it could be Star. If you look at his numbers, 9 touchdowns, 7 picks, 1,123 yards in 6 games. Not that great of numbers, but he's a rookie. Certainly there's room for him to grow. He was drafted in the first round with pick 19 this past draft, and he won Offensive Player of the Week in Week 3, so definitely capable of having explosive performances. At running back, they have Austin Eckler, not with the Commanders in real life, with the Bears in this universe. 84 overall. He's regressed quite a bit. James Cook also with the team. We don't care about fullbacks. DJ Moore, 86 overall, so he's declined a little bit. Darnell Mooney still with the Bears in this universe. And old friend Curtis Samuel signed with the Bears. At tight end, they have Cole Kmet at 81 overall, and Daniel Mixon, second-year guy out of LSU, is their backup tight end. Along the offensive line, they have Braxton Jones at left tackle at a 78, Tevin Jenkins at an 80, Sebastian Chandler, a rookie center, at just a 65 overall. We'll have to see if we can take advantage of that matchup, because he will be blocking primarily either Daron Payne or Jonathan Allen. At right guard, we got Nate Davis at 77 and Darnell Wright at 78. On the defense, Jermaine Johnson at 76. Charles Omenihu, I think that's how you pronounce it, 77 overall. Osa Odighizuwa, 78 overall. Ben Harold at 75. Not sure if they run a 3-4 or 4-3. Frankie Louvu at an 83. Tremaine Edmonds, probably their best player on either side of the ball, 90 overall. TJ Edwards at an 82. In the secondary, Jalen Johnson, who's having an excellent year in real life, by the way, 84 overall. Tyreek Stevenson's injured, so we won't be seeing him. We'll be seeing rookie Matt Wilkinson, rookie out of California, 77 overall. I'm assuming we'll see Darius Rush as well. So with an injury at corner, we'll have to see if we can try and take advantage of that. But they do have a superstar safety in Devin Glenn, second-year man out of Clemson, superstar dev, 81 overall. Isaiah Simmons at the other safety, 82 overall. Noted woman lover, Harrison Butker, is their kicker, and Mitch Wishnowski is their punter. Okay, so last game, we unfortunately lost Ricky Stromberg, our starting center, to injury, and I think he ended up tearing his pec, and he was placed on season-ending IR, so he will not be coming back this year. So we have an open roster spot. Off camera, I looked a little bit, and I looked to see if we could steal from someone's practice squad, or if we should just sign a free agent. And there wasn't really anyone that worth taking off of a practice squad, and that includes our practice squad. So we are going to sign back old friend Justin Britt. Something similar. Was it Ricky Stromberg who was placed on IR last year? I think we placed him on IR last year as well, and we ended up signing Justin Britt. And the reason we ended up signing Justin Britt is because he has experience at all 5 positions along the offensive line. Of course, he's not going to be a starter, but if someone goes down, we can plug and play him. And Justin Britt has been signed to our active roster. Of course, Nick Gates, our backup center, is going to be our starter now. Let's go ahead and jump into our weekly strategy. So what do we want to do? They do have this quarterback. I don't know. I think we have to make the rookie quarterback beat us. Or, I don't think... Yeah, he is a rookie, right? That's what I said. Yeah, we'll defend the outside run. I feel like Austin Eckler will run the ball outside more than he'll run it inside. Looking good as far as fatigue goes on defense. What do we want to do? They are hurt in the secondary. I do think throwing it short's not a bad idea. I'm not too scared of any of their pass rushers. All right, and game day goals. Well, let's allow 2 or less passing touchdowns. Let's win the turnover battle. I'd love that. Let's do 250. I feel like we can allow 20 points or less. Okay, and we have... Who the hell is N. Hall? A quad strain for N. Hall. I did not sign this guy. Unless he's on... Is he on our practice squad? Okay, I guess I am seeing a bunch of guys who... Does this normally happen? Okay. I could have sworn it only shows, like, your active roster. And Tyler Wise has a broken finger. That kind of sucks. Of course, he's our number 3 defensive tackle, so he's not a starter, but he is important depth. Okay, so we don't necessarily walk out of this unscathed. But I do want to take a look at... Where do I want to go? Adjust the lineup. Just want to make sure there's nothing fishy happening here. Okay, I don't think so.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that.
Okay. All right, I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and jump into this Week 7 matchup against the Chicago Bears. And you know what? I don't change the uniforms too often. But we're going to go with a little bit of a color rush here, or lack of color rush. Go in the all whites here.
It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Bears, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it will be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season.
All right, we are going to kick off, and of course, as I mentioned at the top of every stream now, this is Madden 24, not the most recent Madden, so we got old school kickoffs here. And this will be fielded about halfway in the end zone. For a touchback, Bears will start their first drive at the 25, and here comes their rookie quarterback. Andy Dawson, you look at the numbers. 9 touchdowns, 7 picks.
Pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted.
And the first play from scrimmage is going to be a give to Eckler on the outside, and he's swallowed up. Leslie Terry. That's a TFL for Leslie Terry. So we've already accomplished what we need to accomplish with him in order for him to get a dev trait upgrade. Good start.
Plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 12 here. And this is going to be a little read option. And Dawson keeps it up the middle for 6. Looks like he was brought down by Leslie Terry again. So looks like we're going to have to look out for a potential QB scramble.
And I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself.
We got trips left, 3rd and 6 here. Dawson rolling out, hits his tight end, but nice tackle there by Jatavius Martin, and they are going to be short. That's Mixon, their backup tight end. And it'll be 4th and 2. I'm assuming they're going to punt it away, and it looks like they will. So we force a 3 and out on our first defensive possession. Connor Highsmith from about the 18. Can't get much further. To the 22. And here comes our offense. We've been getting a little better on offense the last couple of weeks. You look at Sam Howell's numbers, coming off a massive contract extension. 4 years, $124 million. 13 touchdowns to 7 picks. Only 1,100 yards through 6 games. So we really haven't been relying on him. Less than 200 yards a game. Feels like a Lamar Jackson stat line, except Lamar does a lot more damage with his legs. But we are going to start off with a run here, and it's Jonathan Tolliver for 4. So you look at his numbers last week, 15 for 65 and a touchdown. That was his first rushing touchdown of the year. Tolliver has 2 total touchdowns, 1 receiving and 1 rushing.
No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
2nd and 6 here. And this pass over the middle is intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds picks it off. Bad pass by Sam Howell.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
Let's take a look at the replay real quick. I mean, wasn't the most open. I don't know, they were in a weird man zone sort of concept. Because the outside corner ends up going with Claypool over the middle here. But the nickel ends up taking the drag with McLaurin. So I thought they were in man, I thought I could fit this into that window, but then Tremaine Edmonds ends up picking it off. Not a great start offensively. Let's see if our defense can step up. We are still throwing we are throwing a lot of interceptions. A lot of those are on me. That one might have honestly been on me too. And this is going to be a play fake, and this pass over the middle is incomplete. Who is that just sitting in the middle? I don't mean to keep stopping, and I don't usually stop, but I mean, who's sitting right here, just doing nothing? The pass goes right over his head. Yeah, that's Butler. Our starting safety. Percy Butler. Forgot his name for a second.
They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week.
2nd and 10 here.
So now do you just
this is going to be a give. Eckler picks up the first.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Another give to Eckler, and he's tackled for a loss by Jonathan Allen.
They'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 here.
Back to throw. Dawson.
And this is going to be a little swing to Eckler. And picks up a yard.
35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of just
It'll be 3rd and long.
Bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush.
3rd and 11. Dawson looking to throw, still looking, and he's going to just throw it away. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down, and this is going to be a 52-yard field goal that I'm assuming they're going to try.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive they started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is up, and it sneaks inside the left upright.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And the Bears strike first, 3-0.
The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it.
We're going to just let this one land. Start off this drive at the 25.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side.
Another give to Tolliver.
Look, I know defensive
Picks up
backs,
3.
they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Gonna go play action here.
Rolling to his right.
And we're going to find Terry McLaurin on the move for a pickup of 20.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way.
Tolliver with his 3rd carry. Good for 4.
Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this.
And this pass is complete. Jahan Dotson just short of the 1st down. He'll be 3rd and inches.
Backups get to play in the 2nd. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
So this is Charlie Phillips, our 3rd-string running back in the backfield. He had a rushing touchdown in garbage time last week, and he picks up 6 yards in the 1st.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So from the 36 now.
They are bringing both safeties down. I'm going to send Nash on a streak.
Throwing here, Howell.
And how is that pass knocked away? I probably should have lofted it over the top. All right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Gonna try a screen here.
Now Howell.
This screen is complete to Tolliver. Picks up 8.
Inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
3rd and 2.
Here's Howell.
And Rayshawn Nash cannot hold on. Threw him a bit of a hospital ball there. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. They want us to go for it, and I agree.
It's a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
I normally hate this call. But Tolliver has been able to pick up short yardage when needed. 4th and 2. And we can't do it. I thought we were going to have to bounce that one outside. So linebacker read it perfectly. I don't know what Levi Jenkins is doing, our starting left guard. Go second level, number 62. Go second level, go attack him. Instead, he's in the backfield. And I maybe could have fit in that crease, but I saw him crashing. So I tried bouncing it outside, and I just ran into him. Not a good start.
And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And that's going to be a TFL. Jamin Davis.
Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor.
2nd and 12, and this is going to be a give to Eckler and a shoestring tackle there by Kenneth Murray. Former teammates Austin Eckler and Kenneth Murray. Picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
A week ago.
They held him to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth.
3rd and 8.
A lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They were able to hold in there.
And Dawson's going to be brought down for the sack. Chase Young. And they're going to have to punt the ball away.
For their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Wishnowsky will punt this one away in the closing seconds of the first quarter. Connor Highsmith runs into a bunch of Bears. 5 seconds to go. We still haven't scored here in the first quarter, and it's likely going to stay that way.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
And this is Chris Rodriguez, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. And that's how the first quarter ends. I was hoping that our left tackle would get the defensive end and McLaurin would crack back second level, but guess not.
After one on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
So it's 2nd and 11. And wide open over the middle is Rayshawn Nash, and our rookie tight end has a first down into Chicago territory.
Past the 50. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Another give to Tolliver, and he's got some space, and he picks up 8. Best run of the day so far.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
We're going to go play action here.
Play action. It's Howell.
Terry McLaurin with the catch down inside the 10, 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word
First and goal from the 9. Gonna give this one to Tolliver, and he's gonna be brought down by Tremaine Edmonds. Gain of 1.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Hal now to throw it.
And wide opens Chase Claypool for the touchdown.
Chase Claypool, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
I was looking for Dotson there as my first read, but he got bullied at the line of scrimmage. But Claypool just shook open right away.
When you put the time in,
And we take the lead.
Communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the
It is now 7-3.
And they got it done there.
6-play, 63-yard drive spanning a little more than 2.5 minutes as we bounce back.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Joey Sly boots this one away. 7-ish yards deep in the end zone. Bears will start this drive with the 25. 7:28 to go here in the first half.
Chicago offense set to get started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love.
And this is a give to Eckler, and he will gain 2 after being brought down by Jonathan Allen.
When you go away for a few days and it actually releases your mind, if they lose this one,
2nd and 8 now.
stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start.
And this is a read option, and Montez Sweat got absolutely fooled, but the ball's out. Percy Butler recovers it. Who knocked it out? That looked like a pretty clear-cut fumble to me. Dawson's trying to claim that he was down. It looks like it was Kenneth Murray or Emmanuel Forbes who forced it. And, of course, Percy Butler ends up recovering it. That looked like a pretty clear-cut fumble to me. No challenge. All turnovers are reviewed anyways. So we take over in great field position at the Chicago 30. We'll start off with a give to Tolliver, and he is upended. And Rayshawn Nash, our rookie tight end, is injured. That is not good. We cannot afford to lose him. The good news is he's on the bench, which means it's probably not too serious.
Staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second down, 8 to
So
go.
Darnell Washington, our backup tight end, very good backup tight end, is in the game now.
Howell out of the shotgun.
And a terrible pass by Sam Howell there, incomplete, into no man's land.
Couldn't connect.
At least no one was there.
Receiver there already has 1 touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand,
3rd and 8.
and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And that pass is picked. Undercut.
Intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own.
And we got another injury. Is that Gates, our center?
Changing hands on the interception.
Yep, that's Nick Gates, our center.
Have an injury.
He's already our backup center.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious.
Rayshawn Nash has a bruised elbow.
And we'll take a break.
We'll keep him in the game, but we might sub him out. So that's our second interception. What the hell happened there? I mean, he was open. What the hell is the outside corner doing playing man coverage on our tight end? Like, it looks like they're in a zone, but he's just... It's kind of the same thing. It's the same thing as our last interception where they kind of... They're playing zone, but they just randomly have 2 guys playing man. Because I was reading these linebackers here, and it looks like Tremaine Edmonds is taking McLaurin out of the equation. So if I could just sneak this over here in this little gap here between the hashes, I should be good, but the corner just ran and undercut it.
At the line
line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So we had an opportunity to put some more points on the board. Unable to do so as this is a play fake over the middle and wide open Darnell Mooney. Big gain there. Biggest gain of the game for the Bears. First down and a torn labrum for Nick Gates. So what do I want to do here? So we just signed Justin Britt literally at the beginning of the show in case this happened. So Chris Paul actually started for Levi Jenkins a couple weeks ago. And he did pretty good. I think we got to put Justin Britt in.
The quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Was on the couch literally like
Make sure you keep your eyes moving,
half hour ago.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And this is going to be another read option, and swallowed up on the play is Dawson. Percy Butler tackles him for a loss, and we might have to make that coaching adjustment.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work.
2nd and 12. Little trap play, Eckler. It's pushed forward for 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking to throw is Dawson. He's got the edge, and he's got the first down.
That time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Running on first
Another give to Eckler. No gain that time.
Continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And a quick pass here, and that's hauled in by Curtis Samuel, old friend, and he breaks out of a tackle and ends up picking up the first.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Eckler swallowed up by Jonathan Allen.
Yet to get on track in this first half.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Off the boot.
This is a play fake, and this is going to be a completion to DJ Moore. And they pick up the first down into the red zone. We were using coverage on DJ Moore. Got us on the whip route. And we're at the 2-minute warning already.
Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw.
And this is a quick pass.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Complete to their backup tight end, Mixon. Picks up 2.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. This is 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Dawson.
Dawson looking to throw and pick that off. Tavius Martin knocks it away.
Because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far.
It's 3rd and 8.
They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half.
Of course, they can get a first down without picking up the touchdown. 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw again.
And this is going to be thrown away, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I'm assuming they're going to kick the field goal.
Defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need.
No. Did we run into the kicker?
Still yet to find the end zone.
Are you fucking kidding me? I literally had my hands off the controller, by the way.
Go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, well, after the penalty, it's now 1st and goal from the 6.
They'll stick with the pass.
Look to throw here, quick pass, and that's caught by DJ Moore, but he's brought down at the 1. I think we gotta go goal line here.
Second and goal from the 1.
Give to Eckler. He's brought down at the 1.
Did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 1. Eckler again, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
The kick's going to be up and good. We're down 10-7. 40 seconds to go in the half. Of course, Connor Highsmith, very dangerous in the return game, but I think we're going to let that one land. Start off at the 25. We're going to try to score before the end of the half.
This first half, with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
See, whenever I've tried passing over the middle today, and I've been picked off twice. But we're going to do it again. Rayshawn Nash is back into the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
We're going to have to throw it away. Nash got bullied at the line of scrimmage. We're going to take him out of the game, actually. Rayshawn Nash, our rookie tight end's a little banged up. We're going to put Darnell Washington in his place. Alright, I'm not going to... I don't usually call my own plays. I usually just do coach suggestions, so it kind of feels like an offensive coordinator is calling the plays. We are going to try a screen, though.
Second down throw for Howell.
And Jonathan Tolliver has it. A nice fucking block, jackass.
This one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The key to any...
Who was that? I feel like I'm checking replays way more than I usually do. Oh yeah, nope, that's Justin Britt. Fresh off the couch. Look at how fucking slow he is. Just make the block. You weigh 330 pounds.
All in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Howell.
We're going to just keep this one, and we're brought down.
He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I saw the hole open up the middle. We get brought down. Gain of 2. We're going to punt it away. Good news is, with a good punt, take a lot of time off the clock. And hopefully they don't score again. They're going to let that one land, and it's going to go in the end zone. So it's going to hurt the stats.
That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room.
This is a give to Eckler. Swallowed up by Jonathan Allen, and I think they're going to take it to the end of the first half. And they will. 10-7 at the end of the first half.
So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right. That was a rough first half. We don't need to watch the halftime report. I mean, what do I want to do on offense? We've been doing throw it short, but Sam Howell's thrown 2 interceptions. I mean, our running game hasn't been great either. We haven't necessarily been under a lot of pressure. I think we are going to focus on running the ball, though. I do think defending the inside run has worked. We've contained Austin Eckler. We've made the quarterback beat us with his arm. And we'll start off. First drive of the second half at the 25. All right, you know what? Let's get the ball into our best playmaker's hands. Terry McLaurin, open, first down, out of bounds at the 40.
From the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
We're going to go play action here. We'll just dump this one down to Rayshawn Nash. We're going to run out of bounds with him. Might have tried to pick up another yard or two, but he is playing banged up, I believe. Like, actually, let's take a look at Medical Center. Okay, he's not under the Medical Center, so I think I can probably put him back as my number 1 tight end. There we go. I just can't afford to lose him of all people.
That's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
2nd and 4. Here's Chris Rodriguez, and he has a lot of space as he cuts back, and he's out past midfield to the 45. Nice little run there.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 from Chicago territory now.
Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
And wide open is Chase Claypool. He has a first down and some more. Takes a big hit on a gain of 14.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Play action.
Play action with Howell.
Go up and get it. Incomplete. We were looking for Cole Turner, our 3rd-string tight end.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the
2nd
game
down.
that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Give to Tolliver. Picks up 4.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Howell from the gun.
Quick pass, Jahan Dotson to the 15. Picks up the 1st.
Down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, Howell.
Have to just throw that one away.
Throws this one away. Smart decision here this close.
Did not really have a process on that one.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right
Here's
now.
Colliver.
Tested in the third quarter.
For 4.
Down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive.
Gotta try another screen.
Passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Howell throwing on third down here.
And Tolliver makes the catch, but they sniffed out the screen perfectly.
They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play.
We're going to have to kick the field goal.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
This kick is up, and it is good. We have tied the game at 10.
So he's been automatic to this point.
Sloppy game from us so far.
On the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And we see
That kick's
James
taken in the end zone.
and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here
For the
they go.
touchback.
They get set
5
for
minutes to go here in the third
possession
tied game.
of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it
Got
changes
2
much
backs
at all,
here,
whether it's a
and they give it to
three-point lead or a
Eckler.
game. They know they have their work
Picks up
cut out,
5.
and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun.
And this pass is going to be picked off. That's Cliff Greenfield. And he's going to have some room to rumble, and he's going to have a pick 6.
This one back. An interception return.
Cliff Greenfield, our second-year corner out of Washington,
To see that one, partner. The league's #1
picks that one off and gives us the lead.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to
He was
work
covering
around
Curtis
that.
Samuel, former commander, who we let go in free agency.
Playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And we take the lead, not thanks to our offense, but thanks to our defense.
Good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
All right, 17-10 now. And we kick this one off again.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing...
And this pass is going to be complete. Eckler out of the backfield.
All that stuff just
And he picks up the first down on a gain of 12.
back out on the field with a chance to return.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
First and 10 again. And this pass is going to be complete. DJ Moore picks up a first down just past midfield.
Gets into enemy territory. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
First and 10 from just past midfield. Dawson calling an audible.
Back to throw.
Looking to throw, and it's a quick pass. It's complete. Curtis Samuel. And he picks up the first down on a gain of 15. That was some pretty weak coverage there. think that was Kenneth Murray matched up on Curtis Samuel.
No resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
1st and 10, another give to Eckler, and Eckler finds a big hole, and Eckler off to the races, slips out of the tackle, and scores. Touchdown. A 34-yard touchdown run for Austin Eckler, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this game is going to be tied, pending the extra point. And we're tied up at 17. This has easily been our sloppiest game of the year. We're tied up at 17. And Connor Highsmith's going to be able to return this one right from the goal line. Had a return touchdown last week. Not going to happen here as he only makes it to the 24.
The Washington offense set to take over again. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Tolliver, only good for 2. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
And Terry McLaurin with a nice catch there and a 1st down.
Able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Another 1st down. Here's Tolliver again, and no room to run. There was some room, a hole opened up. A linebacker shot the gap, and Levi Jenkins too slow to pick him up.
Like those, they were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball.
2nd and 8 here.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
And Rayshawn Nash with a nice catch in traffic there. Just short of the 1st. It's 3rd and 1.
7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Let's do a fullback dive.
Enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged...
Snap the ball before the quarter ends, and Ethan Carter doesn't pick up a lot, only 2 yards, but we only needed 1. And picks up the 1st down. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, tied up at 17.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Play action. I think we're going to just keep this. Get down. 6 yards.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
It's Tolliver again, and he fights forward and picks up the 1st. It's probably his best run of the game, maybe not in terms of yardage.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
But certainly a strong run there to fight through the defender, pick up the 1st. I'd love to see Terry McLaurin crack back this linebacker here. He doesn't, but it looks like we got a lot of space anyways as we pick up 10 yards and a 1st. Chris Rodriguez.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there.
Play action.
By the 4th quarter, you're coming up.
And wide open is Jahan Dotson for the touchdown.
Jahan Dotson,
A 29-yard touchdown pass from Sam Howell to Jahan Dotson as they're spasming in the end zone.
So, Charles, I mean, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter
And that
punches.
kick is up and good, and we are up by 7.
Who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And the Bears will start off their next drive at the 25. 24-17. This is easily our biggest defensive drive of the game.
In this fourth quarter, plenty of time on the clock.
And a give to Eckler, except 3.
Down, but not all of them will be, but still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2nd and 7. And this is a give to Eckler again, this time for 2. It'll bring up a huge 3rd and 5. 3rd and down.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not any lanes.
Let's show blitz here.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far.
3rd and 5. Dawson looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the right side, and it's caught by Curtis Samuel. How do you not knock that away? That was a duck that floated up in the air for like 25 seconds. Cameron Curl's right there to make a play. Knock it down. He puts his hand up. Knock it down. You're right there. I don't care if you pick it off. And now the Bears are well into our territory.
It's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Dawson looking to throw, and he goes back to the right side. And that's Darnell Mooney for another 1st down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the
1st and 10.
They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings...
And this pass is going to be complete to Curtis Samuel again, down to the 3. Why are we getting cooked? This is a toss on the outside to Drake. I don't know who the hell that is, but I do know that he got swallowed up for a loss of 3.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd and goal. And a quick pass here and turn around. Jalen Davis turns around. He picks that off.
In this situation, you're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Looking to throw.
Quick pass here, and that's caught. But at the 1-yard line, that's their backup tight end, Mixon. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1. They are absolutely going to go for it. We're selling out.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do them much good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter.
They're out of the gun on 4th and goal from the 1. And it's a quick pass, and it's dropped. In and out of the hands of their tight end. I think that's Mixon again. It was. He wasn't that open, but he's got to hold on to that. Of course, we are at the half-yard line. We need to get some breathing room here. It's Charlie Phillips, 3rd-string running back, but he's been running hard in a small sample size, a 2-play sample size. good for 7.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4
Here's Tolliver, and nowhere to run. He's struggling, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now try to pick it up on 3rd.
Check this one down. Rayshawn Nash, pick it up. He gets stonewalled. Picks up 2. We're going to have to punt this one away.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Hopefully, by the time this punt lands, we will be at the 2-minute warning.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. James now to return.
They'll start this drive at the 46. The 2-minute warning has come and gone.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately
You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and nickel here.
Final drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw.
And brought down on the play is Dawson. Jamin Davis shoots through. What a season he's having, by the way. Now we're staying out of the nickel.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
2nd and 18. They, of course, need a touchdown. And this pass over the middle is intercepted by Percy Butler. Another takeaway. Game's not over yet. Okay, I don't even know what play I called. I accidentally hit X a little too fast. It looks like we need to pick up a 1st down, though. But we are going to run the ball regardless. It's Jonathan Tolliver for 5. Bears will take the first of their 3 timeouts. You know, let's give Charlie Phillips another carry. Second and 5. Phillips. He picks up the 1st down and more to the 40. And that's going to do it. That's your ball game. 24-17 is going to be your final score here from Soldier Field.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. And they will take a knee here.
So 24-17 will be your final score. Overall, kind of a sloppy game from us.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this.
Sam Howell had a couple interceptions, both kind of weird interceptions. Our running game was next to non-existent. Receivers did all right. Offensive line, I don't think we got sacked at all. But the run blocking also wasn't that great.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents.
Defense did pretty good once again, with a couple exceptions.
But when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, so stats on the day. Sam Howell, 16 of 24 for a $187, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Those 2 interceptions were really weird. I read that the defense was in, they both came on passes over the middle of the field. It looked like the defense was in zone coverage, and there looked like there was a zone open. But then a couple guys just like randomly decided to play man. One of the passes got picked off by a lurking linebacker. The other one got undercut by a corner. So 2 weird interceptions. You can call them my fault if you want. Tolliver struggled today. 14 attempts for just 44 yards. Chris Rodriguez found some running room. Charlie Phillips, 3 for 27. Ethan Carter picked up a big first down. Not much to speak of as far as receiving goes. Rayshawn Nash got banged up in this game, 4 for 32. Probably his worst game of the year. Terry McLaurin, 4 for 77. Tolliver, 3 for 11. Jahan Dotson, 3 for 45 and a touchdown. Chase Claypool, 2 for 22 and a touchdown. Defensively, 3 TFLs for Jonathan Allen, 2 apiece for Jamin Davis, Daron Payne, and Percy Butler. Sack for Jamin Davis, half a sack for Montez Sweat and Chase Young. Interceptions by Percy Butler and Cliff Greenfield, who took his back for 6. I think we had a forced fumble in there too, right? Yep, Kenneth Murray forced a fumble, and of course Percy Butler also recovered a fumble, so 2 turnovers on the day for Percy Butler. Okay, I don't really care about upgrading Sidney Burgess, who's like our number 5 receiver. Okay, bit of a sloppy game. I think this weekly awards is still, okay, Jamin Davis winning it last week. But we do have a breakout linebacker. Leslie Terry just needed to record 1 TFL, and I think he did on the first play. I won't speak for anyone else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance this week. You know how elite players always say, the game started to slow down for me? Yeah, I finally understand what that means. And Leslie Terry, the former undrafted free agent, has been upgraded to star development. Gotta say, he's probably my favorite player on the team. It's about the stories here, creating your own storylines, so to speak. One new injury. Oh yeah, it was Nick Gates. Torn labrum, out for 4 weeks. It will be 3 weeks after we simulate. And Tyler Wise, his broken finger is going to keep him out for 2 weeks, so he won't be available for our next week's game against the Philadelphia Eagles. But I think we should be able to go ahead and advance the week. Okay, so we're in week 8 now against the Eagles. If you look at the standings, we are 7-0, so the undefeated season still remains intact, but everyone in our division's above 500. The Eagles are in last with a 4-3 record, and we have a lot of stuff to cover in our next stream. There's a second mock draft, not that that's really all that relevant. We have a breakout defensive back, and my thoughts are that this is Cliff Greenfield, but could be someone else too. We got a game plan for an elite quarterback in Jalen Hurts. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cover in the next stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a stream tomorrow. I'm going to be sitting on my ass and watching football all day. But I do think if I don't stream tomorrow, I'm probably going to stream Monday. I have been streaming Washington Nationals franchise, which I streamed earlier today. You guys should check that out if you're into baseball. We are in the NLDS, year 4 of that rebuild. We're in year 3 of this rebuild for the Commanders. First time making the playoffs with the Nationals in the 4th year of the rebuild. And yeah, we're in year 3, and we're 7-0. This was a sloppy game against the Bears, though. I don't think they were that good of a team, but if we play as poorly as we did against better teams like the Eagles, for example, we're going to lose those games. So, never apologize for winning, but just because you won doesn't mean that there's not room for improvement. But that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll try to post updates on my channel of what I'm streaming and when I'm streaming. And yeah, stay tuned and keep on watching. Have a good night.